How to cache animated primitives using the component builder in Solaris. Default component builder in Solaris only lets you cache a single frame USD file for whatever frame you are currently on. This is fine if you only intend to use it for static mesh assets, but it's useless if you want to build a library of elements that involve movement. For example, I have a pyro sim that I want to instance a couple of times in Solaris to build a much bigger smoke column, and I would like to use the proxy view function in Solaris while I block out various parts of the bigger smoke. I've already made a proxy mesh of the pyro sim, and it's ready to be used in the component builder. I first imported the sim and the mesh, just like I would with a static asset, created a Karma pyro shader, and assigned it to the primitive under render. Even though you can see the mesh move in the viewport as you scrub through the timeline, if you cache from component output right now, you'll still only get a static USD file from the frame where you hit save to disk. To solve that, in the component geometry node, change author timesamples from the default never to if stops is time dependent, and change topology attribute from static to animated. In component output, since there's no option to cache a frame range on the node itself, you'll have to break into the node by clicking Allow Editing of Contents. Find the USD ROP node and change valid frame range from the default render current frame to render specific frame range. Back out to component output. Toggle on flush data after each frame. Without this toggle on, and if you have a large sim, saving to disk will crash your Houdini halfway for running out of RAM. Now, when you hit save to disk, you'll cache the frames set by your timeline, or whichever frame range you choose. After adding the cache to the asset catalog, you can drag and drop your animated USD file just like you would with any static asset created by Component Builder.